There we go. That's not a bad fish.
Head northeast on Old Federal Road.
Talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No. So I choke you down just like a pill.
My God, dude, look at that. That is so awesome. Oh, wow. That was literally first cast walking up to this spot. Jesus. What in the world? I hadn't even moved it and there was a fish trying to eat it. Well, that's a really good sign. It's 3 casts and 2 bites already. I'm gonna give it about 2 more before I move around and work this dam. But that's just insane. We've already gotten bites today, guys. That's crazy. Wouldn't surprise me if we got a blow up. I can almost 100% guarantee we're gonna catch a fish on this thing today. 2 little doinks already bit at it. I know these fish don't see very many topwaters. All right, let's go ahead and move on around to the dam. Check out this. I was on my way over to the dam. That is a giant gill. If they're a bluegill this size, there've gotta be bluegill this size. You know the bass are eating these. This is gonna be my main lure for today. But while it's still kind of cool, in fact, it's still 7:10 right now. It's not supposed to heat up till around 10 o'clock. So until then, we're gonna be working with one of my favorite lures, and actually my favorite Chasebaits lure, the Smuggler. This is the white cockatoo version, and it's already gotten 2 bites for me today, so I'm feeling pretty optimistic about our chances today. But let's go ahead and work around to the dam. We'll work some of the reeds that are over there. Then we'll work our way back around to this point. There's a little island out in the middle, and then there's the place where we caught my 4-pounder. I'm actually excited to see that giant bluegill though. It's gotta be one of the main pieces of forage for these bass. There's a ton of grass in here that I didn't even know about. I didn't fish this side the last time I was here, but I got an anonymous tip that this is where some of the big ones sit, so I'm gonna try this place out. Actually, I'm gonna try a few from here. We can always come back and work this with the Propduster. In fact, I'll probably do that before I even leave while it's still cool, just in case some of the bigger ones are pushed up onto this right now. But for right now, it is gonna be the white cockatoo Smuggler that gets it done for us. There we go. That's not a bad fish. That's not a bad fish. Stay down, buddy. Yeah. There we go. Not a bad way to start the day, you must say. That's probably a 3-pounder. That's probably a 3-pounder. Check that out, boys. That right there is the first bass of the day. And man, did he want that thing. That is so cool. He's probably not 3. He's probably right under 3. He's not lengthy, but look how bulky this fish is, man. Ooh, boy. Boy, howdy. Hey, buddy. Calm down, I know. All right, let's go ahead and get this smuggler out of his mouth. This fish is hooked so well. There we go, came right out. Not a bad way to start the day, guys, I must say. Nice little largie. Little pig, man, he is eating. He's got a little stomach to him right here. Oh, that's so cool. Let's weigh him just for the bits and gigs. He actually did break 3. That's a 3-2 right there. Not a bad fish. Oh, he's not happy. Not a single fish likes the scale. I'm sorry, I know you guys are probably sensitive about your weight. Females, am I right, boys? Let's go ahead and say goodbye to this beaut of a largie. First one of the day. There you go, get your bearings back. What a beautiful fish. All right, buddy. You ready? There we go. And off he is. Wow, that was cool. All right, boys. We already got the skunk out of the way. So let's see if we can get a monster bass. We want a monster bass. So like I said today, guys, we're using the Chasebaits Smuggler. This is a white cockatoo. You guys might remember this for some video. What could it have been? Is this the only lure to have hooked me? Yes, it is. If you guys haven't seen that video, be sure to check that out right up here. But I got the hook replaced. It was the back treble that we had to cut off, and now it is good to go. And it's already caught me a little 3-pound largie in Kentucky, so you can't complain with that. Like I said earlier, and I even said in the last video I was here, I don't think these fish have seen a lot of topwater in their lifetime. From what I can tell, the owner of this pond only uses like soft plastics, a lot of worms, and this is a private pond, so this is something very different for them. They're not gonna know how to react to it, and a lot of times they'll just bite it out of curiosity. But don't kid yourself, boys. Fish won't eat birds. Oh, here's a bass. There's a little tiny bass right here. He's just patrolling the bank. Let's see if I can catch him. Well, he went right over to it, but I didn't pitch it very well. Oh, here he is, here he is. Still cool. Didn't get him to commit to it, but he was very curious about it. So the prop duster of choice today is the bluegill and the mama bear. This is actually the exact same setup that I caught my PB on. If you guys haven't seen that, be sure to check that out right up here. All right, we're at a little point right here. Try casting back across to where we were. Maybe just bringing it by a different angle might get them going. Oh my God. Is that fish still on? Wow. I'm gonna have to hand line him in. What are you doing, little guy? Oh, he just came off. He just came off. Well, there he goes. As soon as I went to set that hook, I ripped him out of the water because he was so small and my line got wrapped up around my rod. Jesus. Well, like I was saying, even the little guys will hit that thing. I think that little doink boy was proof enough. Smuggler is the juice, boys. How on earth did this wrap? Fishing line never ceases to amaze. Gonna go ahead and make my way. The urge to say downtown, but out here to this island. Here we go. That didn't take very long. Oh no, he's off, he's off, he's off. I thought there would be a fish on that point. Didn't take him very long to commit to that. I had a feeling I was gonna get a bite right there. No worries though, he wasn't very big. I've also got the bobbin frog tied on, and all this grass, it's actually reaching the surface. I'm gonna work with that. But you can work a frog in the heat, so I wanna make sure I work this as much as possible. Well, it's still pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get out on this island right here. And try to work as much as I can around it. Oh my God. This place is insane. I'm gonna start at this point though. I love this pond. Honestly, if I don't catch a big fish, I'm talking 5+ today. Actually, let's set the bar a little bit lower. That way we're not disappointed. But I'm saying at least 4 pounds. And I'm liking the looks of this place. It's got a lot of grass. It's pretty high. It's a lot of cover for them. Opens up into some pockets. This reminds me of Oxbow, really. Dear Lord, not nearly as overfished. Well, there's actually a bass right here. There's a bass cruising right here. There's a bunch of little bass around this island. Oh, that was actually, pretty sure that was a topwater eat. This right here looks more like Propduster territory. That's okay, we'll work this as much as we can, like I said. Eventually, I'm gonna retire it as soon as it gets a little bit warmer. That's cool. That was a small fish too, though. Oh, that looks juicy. You guys probably can't see it, but there's a lot of suspended grass right there. It's probably about 1 foot to 2 feet below the surface. That is prime territory for a bass to be sitting, waiting to ambush this. I don't know what it is, boys, but I'm feeling a bite coming on. I don't know when or where. I can just feel it. This place right here looks prime. Whoa. I don't know what that was. Couldn't tell if that was a little tiny bass or if that was a panfish. We had something tailing it right there. Oh, it was a bass. I can see it from here. Man, that's a little doink boy. He must have been hungry. We're just really curious about it. He's probably only about 5 inches. Oh, there was 2 of them. That's cool. They were both chasing it. That's why I thought it was panfish. They were both kind of small. But they're all just patrolling right now, looking for food. Actually, he's still right here. There's still a little doink boy. You gonna hit this, bro? Oh my God. That wasn't even the fish I was going for. There was that bite I was looking for. It's harder with the smaller fish though. If they don't come up and just slam it and engulf it, it's kind of hard to get a hook set on them. As you've seen, we've already missed, what, 4 or 5 bites on this thing? All little doink boys. And the 3-pounder was the only one we got a hook up to. Oh, except for the really small one. But he came off pretty easy. No way. Are you kidding me? What is this? Well, if that doesn't go to show that literally fish of all sizes will come up and eat this thing. What is that? Hey, 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 hey. Calm down, buddy. I'm gonna get you off, don't worry. Well, I can say with confidence, this is the first little panfish I've ever caught on the Smuggler. That is crazy. Well, I guess they don't call us donk boys for nothing, am I right, boys? I should really put him on a treble hook and catch an 8-pounder, shouldn't I? Oh, we're not going to. We're always catch and release here. Beautiful little coloration, though. Man, that was cool. All right, guys, well, let's say goodbye to this buddy. See you later, big guy. Oh. What are you doing? He's coming up to say hello. He's a little disoriented, but that was cool. That was right on the pause, too. I've given it a pretty good workover through here. So I say it's time we revisit the spot that gave me my largest Kentucky largemouth. Well, this place looks totally different. Well, I'm definitely throwing a frog. I'm gonna start with this and cast it straight out here in front of me. That should be about where he's at. Oh, there, what did I say? He just knocked that thing out of the water. That one was a little better. There we go. Ooh, ooh. That was cool. That was 3 bites in 1 cast. This place seems to be the juice up here. It's crazy how much this grass has grown up on this end though, since the last time I was here. Well, that tells me about everything I need to know. It's a ton of grass. I can keep working this a little bit later, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the bob and frog so I can avoid this mess. Just run it weedless. And I can go work all this crap right here next to these reeds. I mean, I saw a fish blowing up on a frog or something in there. Literally in the reeds, and I can see the reeds moving right now. Yeah, let's get this frog out. All right, guys, so we made it out here. And as you can see, this is where the creek mouth pours in. Should be a drop off here in front of me. But I'm gonna work everywhere in front of me really quick with the frog, just to see if I can get a bite on it. Plus it's weedless, so I can work it over all this grass right here in front of me, but I do wanna try the smuggler. I really do feel like that's gonna give me a bite here. There we go. Oh man. I ripped him out of the water, and guess what? Same thing. He got wrapped around my rod. Couldn't keep tension on him, and he just shook it. That was cool though. That was my first frog bite in Kentucky though. That's pretty cool. What is with all these tiny fish? He barely came up and hit that. Didn't even know if he had it. No frogfish, eh? You guys don't like frog legs? This thing has them, so maybe it's more of a nighttime tactic here. Still gotten bites, don't get me wrong. Just no big ones and nothing that's really been a good hookup yet. That's that same tiny little fish. I guarantee it was the same fish. Is that a bluegill or something? What's going on here? Alrighty. Here we are. Oh my God. I'm not even kidding when I swear to you that that was a panfish. That 100% was not a bass. I saw him come out of the water. Let me see if I can catch him. If he's gonna hit it, I might as well catch him. Am I right, boys? It's probably just like, shut up. God, you are so annoying. Can you stop swimming over my head? I'm just trying to wake this thing, trying to keep it over the grass. It's not working though. Picking up grass almost every cast, so we might have to give up on this spot. In fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that so I can work all the way back around this pond. That was 1 full rotation around it. And now what I'm gonna do is just work this prop duster all the way back around to the dam side again. Go out on the island, everything, and just work as much area as I can because I know there are bigs in here. We just need to find them. Someone want to explain to me how I didn't catch a frogfish out of this? No way. That was instant. Look at that. What was that little bass thinking? He must have been hungry. If this right here is not proof enough that bass of all sizes will come up and slam these things, I don't know what is, guys. He hit that as soon as it landed in the water. He said, yep, I'm gonna have that. I'm actually gonna take a picture of this little guy. I mean, just look at that. Look at that. The lure is literally half his size and he came up and tried to eat it. His mouth isn't even big enough to go around this thing. All right, let's go ahead and get him off of here. And then we can take a look at our prized doink largemouth. Our prized trophy of today's trip. This is what we were going for, boys. I mean, seriously, look how big this bass is. And he tried to eat that thing. As soon as it hit the water, he was on it. But don't worry, buddy. You keep eating stuff like that and you are gonna become a tank to be. There you go. See you later, big guy. Well, that was cool. Not the size we're going for, but certainly the species. There we go. And we're off. All right, guys. We are now on the good old yak, as you guys can see. I did not expect to be kayaking today, but apparently I got permission to do so. The guy's cool enough to let me borrow one of his kayaks to get out here on the water. And because it's gotten hot, they're either gonna push deep or they're gonna be sitting on cover, as you guys know. So I'm gonna try this Smuggler out for a little bit. And like I said, I know I said I was gonna retire the topwater, but now I can work it at different angles, at different parts of the bank that I've never casted at before. And that's actually where I'm headed right now. Going straight out here to this cover and this laydowns and stumps right out here that's right out here that's suspended. I try to hit it from the main lake. I'm gonna call it main lake because this thing is basically its own lake. I think this is bigger than Oxbow, if I'm gonna be honest. If not, it's gonna be very close to the same size. And that's a lake somehow. Got a breeze blowing now too. Got my pliers and my grippers up here because I don't have a net on me because I didn't expect to be kayaking today. Well, let's get out here on the outside of this and just work around this cover right here in front of me with the Smuggler, baby, the bird. Making another debut today. Now I can almost guarantee these fish have never seen a topwater come this direction. So if there's any fish on this, we should be able to get a bite from them. Well, he never really had it. That's another doink boy. Still cool to get a bite though, in the midday in summer. When summer's in full swing. I mean, they got $1 float at Arby's. Summer is officially here, boys. There we go. And there you go, boys. Not anything huge, of course. I mean, what would you expect on this channel? But hey, a fish is a fish, baby. And this Smuggler's the only thing that's really been producing today. There we go, got it out just like that. Kick. Come here, big guy. And there you go, boys. First Kentucky largemouth from a kayak, that's for sure. All right, let's get a release video on this guy. See you later, buddy. Sweet! Skunk's out of the boat, baby. Well, guys, we got a limited amount of battery life left. So the plan is to make one more full rotation around this. I'm gonna work up to the shallower end where the creek mouth pours in. I'm not gonna be recording the whole time, just where I think I might get bites, because unfortunately my battery pack and GoPro are crapping the bed right now. Pretty hot out though. My GoPro actually turned off because it was too hot, so we'll get what we can, boys. But the good news is, the next thing you see is either me getting a fish or me heading home. Here we go. Is he still on there? Oh my God, you talk about a doink boy. Jesus. My gripper's barely fit in his mouth. Just so you guys know, fish won't eat birds, okay? So just for future reference, know that. The small ones definitely don't, so you know the big ones for sure will not. All right, boys, let's get it in the chat. Hashtag doink boys. That pretty much just sums up my life right there. See you later, you champion. Adios. Come on, 4-pounder. I know you're in here. I've seen you before. I've held you with my hands. He's like, nah, I'm not falling for that topwater trick again. Well, boys, I got caught in the storm, but that's not going to stop me from fishing, so let's get back to the grind, baby. All right, boys. We've been at it for some time, so I'm going to make this the last little area I work before we call it quits. I just have a feeling about this place. It looks so good. Huh. That was interesting. I'm just going to scratch my eye right there. Little doink decided to come up and hit it. That's basically been the story for today. I've been fishing for about 3 more hours since I told you guys about the rain. Probably like 2.5 or so. Missed a bunch of doinks, so you guys haven't missed much. Little doinks like that just hit it right at the boat. Me doing a bunch of this, just picking off grass. But it looks like the rain's about to make its second pass. Well, really third pass. Second pass for you guys. I've been sitting out here in the rain for probably about an hour and a half, just grinding out the smuggler bite. It's the only thing I've gotten a consistent bite on here today. All little doinks so far, except for the 3-pounder. But I'm gonna give it one more, and then we're heading back to the good old ramp. Oh, that was a good cast. That might do it for us, boys. Give us a doink, boy. Come on. All you have to do is say last cast. That's what I've heard. Say last cast and receive a doink, boy. Well, I didn't want to launch him up in here. I can't believe that. That's hilarious. Well, there's my doink boy, guys. But regardless, I'll see you guys at the outro.